Life happened, growth happened, healing happened, and somewhere along the way, so did purpose. This isn't just a comeback, this is evolution. My name is Ani Long, and welcome back to Hey Girl, I See You, Season 2. We're talking faith, growth, leadership, healing, boundaries, purpose, and the real life lessons that shape who we become. No filters, no pretending, just real conversations, real growth, and real impact. So grab your coffee, your journal, or just a quiet moment for yourself. Because trust me, sis, I see you. Hey y'all, and welcome back to the Hey Girl, I See You podcast. It's Coach Ani here, and today's episode is for that person carrying a vision that feels bigger than their current situation. Because one thing I've learned recently is this: sometimes God gives you the vision before the resources show up. Sometimes we have to move scared, starting scared. And honestly, yes, it can feel terrifying because naturally we want the money first, the support first, that confirmation first, the plan first, that guarantee first. But faith doesn't usually work like that. If I'm being honest, when God placed Violet in my heart, I didn't have every answer. I didn't even have a building. I didn't have a waiting list of girls. I didn't have sponsors lined up. I didn't have a team of people ready to jump in and help. But what I did have was a vision. And sometimes that's the hardest place to be because people can see the lack of resources, but they can't see what God has showed you. They see where you are. You see where God is trying to take you. Movement creates momentum. And what I've realized while building Young Ladies in Training Incorporated is this: a lot of doors didn't start opening until after I moved. The partnerships happened after I moved. The support, the opportunities, the encouragement, some of it showed up after I took that first step. And that's frustrating because most of us want proof before we move. We want guarantees before we commit. We want confirmation before we sacrifice. But God often waits until we're moving before he reveals the next piece. Looking back, there are opportunities that never would have found me had I stayed parked in fear. So do remember that movement creates momentum. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. And I think a lot of people stay stuck because they're waiting for perfect timing, perfect confidence, perfect finances, perfect clarity. Meanwhile, your vision is over there just waiting on you. I think about how many dreams die because people convince themselves they need one more thing before they begin. Oh, I need to take one more class. Or what about this? I need one more certification. I need one more connection, one more year, one more sign. And before you know it, years have passed and the vision is still sitting on the shelf. Sometimes the perfect moment we're waiting for never comes. We have to choose to begin anyway. Your vision will stretch you. And one thing people don't talk about enough is this: real vision will stretch you emotionally. It will force you to grow. It will force you to heal. It will force you to lead. It will force you to learn, and it will force you to trust yourself. But most importantly, it will force you to trust God differently. People celebrate the vision, but they don't always talk about what the vision demands from you. Vision will expose your insecurities. Visions will challenge your excuses. Vision will reveal areas where you still need healing. Vision will force you to develop confidence you didn't know you needed. Sometimes God isn't just building the vision, He's building the visionary. Let me say that one more time. Sometimes God isn't just building the vision, He's building the visionary. And honestly, there were moments, many moments, I doubted myself, but I kept moving anyway. So, my little nugget that I want to give to whoever listening, whoever needs this message, keep moving anyway. Moments I wondered, can I really do this? And I think everybody who's pursuing something meaningful has asked that question one time or another. Not because they lack talent, not because they lack passion, but because the vision feels bigger than them. The good news is this: God never asked us to carry the vision by ourselves. Did you hear me? God never asked us to carry the vision by ourselves. He simply asked us to trust Him one step at a time. But every small step kept reminding me, yep, keep going. And then closing, I want to leave you with this. If you're listening to this today, carrying a vision in your heart, let this be your reminder. Don't allow fear to convince you to stay stuck. The fact that God showed it to you may be evidence that He intends to bring it to pass. You don't have to have every answer. You don't have to have the entire plan. You don't have to know every step. Your responsibility is simply to take the next step. That's your only responsibility. Take that next step. The resources may not be here yet. The support may not be here yet. The opportunities may not be here yet. But don't quit. Don't abandon your vision. And don't talk yourself out of what God has already shown you. Because sometimes provision doesn't arrive before you start. Sometimes provision catches up after you've already taken that first step. And maybe that's where faith lives. Not in having everything you need before you start, but in trusting God enough to take the next step with what you already have. Thank y'all so much for spending time with me again today. If this episode spoke to you in any way, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe on Amazon Music, YouTube, Spotify, or wherever you enjoy your podcast. And don't forget to share this episode with somebody who may need a little encouragement today. New episodes premiere every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. I truly appreciate y'all rocking with me on this journey. And always remember, hey girl, I see you.